Hello if you're watching on the replay. Hi. Put this so I can see the chat. There we go. All right, so today we are revisiting our raspberry pistachio hearts. And I'm trying something new. I had an idea because the surface, like when I squeeze these in, the bottom layer that touches the silicone on the bottom, you see like the print of like the squeeze out from the piping bag. And I don't like, I mean, it's okay, but trying to think of like better visual appeal of the little bites as individual bites. I'm trying something new, and so we're taking some of these Ghirardelli melting wafers, melting them down just like so. And then I'm going to put them into a piping bag. And then what I want to do is pipe some into the hearts so that the bottom of what we're baking should in theory have this cute kind of like white seal bottom, like a white bottom. So we're going to try this out because this is what? A learning channel. Not the learning channel, but a learning channel, as in I'm learning things. And if you want to learn along with me, you can, because we get to learn together. So I did a fair amount of prep work off camera. I measured out all of our ingredients and have them set aside. And so now, let's see this. So now, we're just doing a little bit of experimenting with our presentation, with how our little bars are going to look once they come out of the oven. Is this going to work? I don't know, but we're going to try something new because that's what we're here to do, is try things. So we have our melted vanilla wafers in the bag. Now we have to work quickly before this sets too much. So I think what I should do is just squirt, move on, squirt, move on, squirt, 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 squirt. And my allergies are suddenly on fire. Okay, at least everybody has some. Now we go through it a little bit more, 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 and a little bit more. Beautiful. Okay, now let's see if we can just shake these into place. So it just spreads. It's kind of spreading. I feel like we need a little bit more. So we're going to melt a little bit more. Because some of these spread pretty easy and some of them did not. Okay. Trying to get this all melted. Because I usually make too much and then I end up wasting, and I don't want to waste any. And actually, I don't think we need to use the bag. I think we're just going to go right from here and pour like a little bit in here. A little bit in here. A little bit in here. A little more in here. In here. This baby. This baby. All right. There we go. Got that wet. I think we still need a little bit more. All right, I got that bowl wet. Let's do a little bit more. Hello. We're getting there. It's 10 more seconds. Okay, beautiful. A little bit more. We're going to pour this, starting with our bottom row. Okay, so a little bit for you. A little bit for you. A little bit for you. Some for you. Tiny bit for you. Tiny bit for you. Okay, so now our mold, shake it out again. Make sure that all the corners of our heart have some yumminess on them. See, I can see the light coming through. But it's okay, it's still moving, it's just moving slowly. Sorry, you can't see me. I'm trying to spread, hello! I'm trying to spread this evenly in the bottom of our silicone mold. And like through the light hitting the mold, I can see like little peaks of it coming through, but we're almost there. This is warm. We'll hold it over this. There we go. Okay, great. Now Our mold is prepped with the Ghirardelli vanilla melting wafers. We lined the bottom of them, and now we'll just let that rest. And now we can mix our dough and get the fun going. Okay, so we have our dry mix, which is gonna be almond flour, a little almond flour, a little pistachio flour. We have oat flour. And we have Truvani vanilla protein powder. There we go. Tiny rubber spatula is my new best friend in the kitchen. Okay, now we already had a gram of sea salt. Let's go ahead and just another little pinch. And then we have our baking powder. Now I'm going to take a whisk and just whisk this together so it's nice and incorporated. And we also want to make sure that we're breaking up any clumps that might be in our almond flour or any other of our protein powder or powder-like substances. So I like to poke it a little bit to break up those little pockets that might be clumping together. Okay, great. So now we have the base, the dry mix for our base mixed together. We're gonna set that aside. And now we've already bloomed our chia seeds, so they've already done their thing in water. Yeah, it's just allergies. I'm okay, thank you. And then the heat, like it's hot in the kitchen right now, so I'm just like, it like gets my sinuses going. I probably need to see a specialist for my sinuses because I sometimes struggle with my allergies and I have to like tip my head back and just let like my sinuses settle in. Okay, so we have mixed our dry ingredients. Now we're gonna mix our wet ingredients. And so we have some where did it go? There we go. Okay, we need to use our immersion blender. So we're gonna mix our wet ingredients. Okay. Now, do our little dash of our almond extract. Boom. And then let's not forget our mix-ins. Okay, so now, one at a time. Okay, so we're going to take our Greek yogurt, our cottage cheese, fresh date paste and honey. And we're gonna blend this together so that the cottage cheese gets nice and soft. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna add the egg to this. Okay, great. Now, come on, baby. I want you. Cooperate. Now, we're going to we have our pistachio paste, butter that we made this morning. And now, this mix, we're going to put it right in here. Make sure we scrape out all that yummy goodness. Just like that. Okay. Then we have our oil. We're going to put that in. And I'm going to start to get this mixed with the paste so that we can loosen up that pistachio paste a bit. Just like so. And now, let's take our immersion blender back in here. Okay, we're going to mix this a little bit more. Great. Now, we're going to take our beautiful chia mix that has been waiting patiently for us, and we're going to put it into our mix. Just like this. Okay, now we're going to take our beautiful immersion blender and put it back in and blend all this again. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to take our lovely spatula and just scrape our amazing immersion blender so that we can get all this beautiful batter right back into our bowl. And scrape the inside. Scrape the inside of your immersion blender. You want everybody back in the party. Okay, now just gonna take a quick second to clean up a little bit because I like to clean up as we go. So give me just 1 second to load these things into the dishwasher so that they're not hanging out the sink, distracting me because Mama needs to focus. And when there's too many things in the sink, I start to get distracted. And then when I get distracted, I make mistakes. And I forget to put things into the recipe, or I forget to put things into the recipe, or I forget to put things into the recipe, because that's usually what happens, is that something gets forgotten because there's too many things in my eyesight. And so we have to work with our brain, not against our brain. Okay, now that we've cleaned up our space a little bit, we can bring our beautiful batter together. And so now, let me very quickly make sure I have the right measurement for this bowl, because I don't think I do. 639.10. Okay, empty bowl. I need a pen. I need a pen. Where's my pen? Where's my pen?